Hi Taurus, this is your March 27th through April 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the 7 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Libra, Sagittarius on the table, but we've got every single element present on the table. Yeah, we do. We have Cups, Wands, Pentacles, and Swords. And what I can tell you right away is whoever this is, whatever their zodiac sign is, they're very, very determined. This spread right here screams determination. Okay? This person is coming in. If you've got other people interested in you, they will fight them off. Their plan is to win you over. And I think it's going to resonate with you because they're not just coming in talking talk. They're also walking the walk. I think they're not coming in empty-handed. And they will prove it to you very, very quickly. And it will also very, very quickly become apparent to you that, yeah, this person is the real deal. Anyway, we've got 2 aces on the table, right? The Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is what it's all about. Love. You might have already guessed it. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is genuine, authentic love, right? And we actually start off with the 7 of Wands clarified by the 6 of Wands. The 7 of Wands in this case, I think this is this person's belief that the two of you should be together, that the two of you belong together, you should start a family together. And the 7 of Wands is a card of somebody who is on active defense, right? If you've got other people interested in you, this is them fighting them off, or this is them defending the idea that the two of you should be together. And again, like I said, they're not coming in empty-handed, right? The 6 of Wands clarifying the 7 of Wands is a card of victory and success. So yeah, I think they will win you over, right? The 10 of Pentacles, the next card over, is a card of a commitment or marriage, rock solid commitment or marriage. It's also a card of financial abundance. It's also a card of real estate. And for a commitment or marriage card to show up so early in the reading, that's what they're going to be talking to you about. And that's what they're going to be proving you, that yes, they are serious about you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. And perhaps they are already very well established. They may even have their own place. They may have money in the bank, right? So they will prove you that they're not just, blowing up the smokes or things like that. And the next card I come out is the 2 of Cups. So there's 2 people in the 2 of Cups. That's you and them, right? The 2 of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when 2 people see eye to eye. 2 people are on the same page. Right? The Ace of Swords clarifying that is the second ace. The Ace of Swords is the ace of clarity. So I think you will be crystal clear about this person's intention, what they want, and most likely what they do. Again, because they will prove it to you in various ways. And with the Ace of Swords, it's that very straightforward, very conversation that the two of you will have. Again, they're not going to be beating around the bush or playing around. They will just tell you straight up and show you and do things for you. Right? In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with Justice and the Wheel of Fortune, some serious cards, right? The Knight of Pentacles could be an earth sign like yourself, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but the Knight of Pentacles, it's the most stable, the most grounded knight out of all for nice. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long-term and money, right? So yeah, they do mean business. Justice in the middle could be a Libra you're dealing with, but Justice is a very serious card. It's a major arcana card. Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. Or justice could be the legal system, right? And this is when 2 people get married, they sign a piece of paper, and then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government. So justice could be that local government, right? The Wheel of Fortune sitting right next to the deck could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. But yeah, this is the two of you taking it to the next level since it's in the potential outcome, right? So it's a start of a cycle on the next level up. And the 10 of Pentacles is that next level, right? The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Wheel of Fortune could also be a card of travel or relocation. Perhaps the two of you will relocate, when the two of you decide to move in together. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, this is somebody very, very determined coming your way. And again, they're not just going to be talking the talk, they're going to be walking the walk. They'll fight off the competition, they'll prove themselves to you, they'll prove you that they're real deal, they mean business. And I'm not even going to bother with an extension for you, Taurus, because that would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Well, this looks awesome. I did not even want to clarify this. And it's very logical, I guess. See, we got the Page of Cups. It's an invitation, or it could be an apology. Perhaps the two of you got into a fight before this week began, and it's an apology. And they will... I guess want to compensate you for that if it is an apology, because the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight over, it could be a gift, a big gift, pricey gift for some of you, a very important gift, right? And the Sun could be you being very happy about it, and with the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so yeah, balance is restored. You're back to normal. If it's not about apologies, if you are not married to this person yet, then I don't want to spoil it to you. There could be a proposal coming your way, or an offer to move in together, to take your existing connection to the next level, right? The Page of Cups, it could be them, asking you out on a date, or the two of you going to some kind of a restaurant for dinner, and they will pop the question, all right, during that dinner, or during, I don't know, whatever they come up with that Page of Cups, right? The Ace of Pentacles, in this case, is a proposal. This card often really does come through as a proposal, right? The Sun right next to the deck is still the happiest card in the deck. And the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck is still a card of unconditional love. It's still a card of a soulmate connection. This is when two people are on the same page. Perhaps if you're already married, perhaps you have some kind of an anniversary coming up, or they may just give you a gift just to show you their appreciation. Yeah, this is still something awesome coming your way. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Emperor, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have Death, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Lovers, clarified by the High Priestess. And we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces. We've got a lot of major arcana cards on the table, Taurus. As a matter of fact, the first three cards that came out before I started clarifying were all major arcana cards. You've got a very important choice to make at the end, right? Well, we start off with the Emperor. I believe this is the person coming back to you, Taurus, this week. The Emperor could be an Aries. And by the way, this is Aries birthday season. So perhaps this is somehow associated with an Aries birthday party, if it is an Aries. Perhaps they may invite you to their birthday party. Or if you wish them a happy birthday because you're a very nice Taurus, right? Then they may invite you to their birthday party. Or this is how this conversation could resume, right? The Emperor is clarified by the Page of Wands. So I think this is them eventually messaging you, right? If they're not an Aries, or if they are an Aries, if it's not their birthday week, then still expect some kind of a message. The thing about the Emperor, it could be somebody who got their shit together, somebody who is stepping up now, somebody who got a better job, who got their own place, who cleaned themselves up, got a haircut, got a job, I don't know, got something going for them. And perhaps with the Page of Wands, they just want to catch up with you, and when the two of you do get together for that cup of coffee, they will tell you about all the accomplishments that they've recently achieved in their life, right? We have Death, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. I think that's also coming from them. Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but perhaps Death is a major transformation that the Emperor just went through. And like I said, perhaps they cleaned up nicely, right? The Ace of Pentacles, clarifying Death, this is what they're coming in with. So when you do have that conversation, when they tell you everything that changed about them, everything that changed about in their life, they will present you with that Ace of Pentacles. So they will talk about their accomplishments, and by the way, would you like to try again? Now that I'm stepping up, now that I'm in charge of my life, They could talk to you about that, right? The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal, but it is a golden opportunity. And then we have the rest of the cards, right? We have the Lovers clarified by the High Priestess, and we also have the Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Lovers could be a Gemini, the High Priestess could be a Pisces, but I think what that's talking about is a choice that you will have to make, right? The Lovers is a card of a choice. It's not only a Gemini card. And at the same time, the Lovers is also a card of a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection if you believe in twin flames, right? The High Priestess, if it's not a Pisces you're dealing with, then it's simply your intuition, Taurus. It's your intuition. You'll have to make that choice based on your intuition. The Ten of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a burden. So that card could be applicable to what the Emperor just went through to get to where they are right now, if they are the one who is stepping up, if they just cleaned up their life. Or perhaps, yeah, it could be a burden for you, Taurus. I'm not going to lie to you. It could be representing a difficult decision you have to make. What I don't see in this spread is you being rushed into making this decision. These are, I don't want to call them slow cards, but there is no really fast moving forward card. So you will have some time to think about it and make a decision. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the World, we have the Six of Wands, the Page of Swords, clarified by the Three of Wands, and we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Well, this is some kind of a happy end, or a very successful completion, okay? Yeah, the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, that is your major arcana card, Taurus. Well, one of them, right? And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. Always is. And we start off with the World. The World is my happy end card. A graduation from a university would be a happy end. Retirement would be a happy end. Leaving one job and starting a new, better job would be a happy end. All right, perhaps that's what's happening here. One of those scenarios, right? Because the next card that came out is the Six of Wands. It's a card of victory, success. It's a card of recognition. It's a card of feeling good about yourself and feeling good about what's going on with you. Then we have the Page of Swords clarified by the Three of Wands. The Page of Swords could be a message coming from you, right? Perhaps you just went through a bunch of interviews at the new place, at a new job, and they are letting you know that you've been accepted, and this is you putting in your 2-week notice with that Page of Swords. Or perhaps if you just retired or if you just graduated, you're starting to look for something, right? The Page of Swords could be a card of research. Okay, perhaps you just cashed in on something and you don't have to work, and with the Page of Swords you're doing your research as to what you want to do now with all the free time and all the money in the bank. I don't know. The Three of Wands clarifying the Page of Swords, yeah, you're making future plans, right? The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, somebody who is looking into the future. Perhaps after you've made up your mind, now you're waiting for something. Perhaps you're waiting for to start that new job or what have you. All right, or if, say, you decided now that you don't have to work, you want to go travel, right? And you're making future travel plans and you're waiting for them. Okay, yeah, but this is definitely a happy end, some good news. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Two of Wands. We got the Page of Wands with the Page of Cups. We also have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I think you got a couple of, or perhaps even more, invitations coming your way, and you'll have to decide whether you want to go to one of them or the other, or perhaps both, if they're not happening at the same time. Okay, yeah. The Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a celebration, party, gathering, birthday parties, concerts, show, what have you. Right? Then those two pages, the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, are two different invitations to two different events. In the beginning, we actually start off with the Two of Pentacles, which is clarified by the Two of Wands. Same energy. So you will have to decide between those two invitations, or whether you want to go to both of them if they're happening on different nights or different dates. All right. So yeah, I deliberately did not clarify any of the pages because first I clarified the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands showed up, so you'll have to figure it out on your own, Taurus. This is just the way of the universe to say, let Taurus figure this one out. Okay, but yeah, whatever you want to do. If you want to go to both of them, if they're happening on different nights, yeah, sure, why not? If they're happening on a different day, on the same day, different night, it's up to you. You know, I can't really recommend anything here. It's whatever you think is more important to you. It's all about priorities, Taurus. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Taurus, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.